Hello everyone and welcome to today's webinar. I am Bhavyashi Chandragowda, Associate Manager from the QCAS team. I am in the industry for about 11 years for now. We are really excited to have you join us for today's session on a topic that's fundamental to the quality of our deliverables, writing with quality control in mind, a cross-functional approach. I'm also joined today by our expert panel. Let's start introducing them. So over to you, Sharon.
Everyone, thank you for joining today's session. My name is Sharon Oyetunde, and I'm one of the managers within regulatory and medical writing team at MMS. In my role, I work very closely with our QC team, providing support and collaborating to identify practical solutions and process improvements. My focus is on building greater efficiencies and driving continuous quality enhancements across our workflows. And I'm really passionate about ensuring that our deliverables meet the highest standards whilst providing innovative ways to optimize how we work. And I'm really excited to share some insights with you all today.
Thank you, Sharon. Over to you, Emily.
Hello, my name's Emily Scott. I'm a senior medical writer here at MMS with over 13 years medical writing experience. In my role, I help sponsors to develop high quality clinical and regulatory documents such as protocols, informed consent forms, and clinical and regulatory submission documents.
Thank you, Emily. Over to you, Katrina.
Hello everyone, I'm Katrina. I have more than 25 years experience in pharmacovigilance, and within MMS, I specialise in creating and project managing both pre-marketing and post-marketing safety aggregate reports.
Thanks, Katrina. So let's start with a quick overview of what we'll cover today. First, we'll discuss what it really means to write with QC in mind, how this mindset shapes the way we plan and structure our documents. Then, we'll surely look at why this approach matters, the key benefits it brings, not just for QCers, but for authors, reviewers, and ultimately our clients. Next, we'll go over the core elements of a QC focused writing strategy, breaking it down into 4 main areas, that is process, authoring, communication, and tools. Now, each playing a critical role in ensuring quality and efficiency. Finally, we'll talk and see how all these pieces fit together, and we'll be wrapping up with some key takeaways that you can apply to your day-to-day work. The goal again is to make QC collaboration much smoother, reduce rework, and strengthen overall delivery quality by adopting a cross-functional approach, essentially writing with quality control in mind. By the end of this session, you will have practical strategies to make QC collaboration smoother and deliver documents that meet the higher quality standards right from draft 1. Lastly, we also have some time in the end for audience questions. Telling that, let's start off with what does it mean to write with QC in mind and why is it important? Writing with QC in mind is about taking a deliberate and mindful approach to how we create our documents. When we say writing with QC in mind, we mean being intentional about how we structure, format, and present the information. Now, it's about anticipating the QC process and making conscious efforts to make it smoother and much more efficient. The goal is to minimize unnecessary effort for the QC specialist or the reviewer so they can focus on the actual content quality rather than fixing the repetitive or avoidable errors. Ultimately, writing with QC in mind ensures consistency, clarity, and accuracy, key aspects that contribute to a faster and more effective overall workflow. Now let's move on to elements of writing with QC in mind. Let's look at the key elements which will be discussed in the next slides. That is what, how, and what will be shaping the writing with QC in mind. The core elements, again, we tell the process, communication, authoring, and tools, which guide our QC-focused approach. With that, over to Sharon to deep dive on our first pillar, the process.
Thank you, Bhavya. Yeah, so in this first section, we're first going to explore how to write with QC in mind with a focus on process. So writing with QC in mind, it's not just about catching those typos. It's really about building quality